Hello everyone. In this video, we will take a deep dive into what Azure AI Language Services can do and how you can set it up using the Azure portal. Whether you're a developer, data scientist, or just an AI enthusiast, this video will guide you through the features and benefits of using Azure's powerful language processing tools. This powerful suite of machine learning tools is designed to process and analyze vast amounts of text data, making it a cornerstone in the development of AI that interacts with human language. Azure AI Language Service can analyze text in various ways. For example, imagine you have a string of text from a news article. The news from New York today is very encouraging. The people of Manhattan are celebrating the event. With Azure AI Language Service, we can unlock a multitude of insights from this simple sentence like a language detection. Azure AI Language Service promptly identifies the language used in our example text, determining it to be English with high accuracy. Key phrase extraction. It efficiently pinpoints essential terms such as the news and New York, highlighting the focal points of the text without the need for manual tagging. A sentiment analysis. The service gauges the emotional tone of the content, ascertaining that the sentiment conveyed is optimistic, given the context of encouragement and celebration in the news. Entity recognition and linking. It intelligently recognizes and categorizes specific entities such as Manhattan within the text, and can even associate them with external information sources like Wikipedia for enriched understanding. Let's explore the service's capabilities further. We begin with language detection, a vital component in today's global digital ecosystem. It equips businesses with the ability to accurately identify and adapt to the various languages of their user base, fostering clear and effective communication across the globe. Next is key phrase extraction, which we've seen in action. It's pivotal for summarizing content and understanding the main points of a text. Sentiment analysis follows, a tool that has revolutionized how we understand user-generated content, be it reviews, social media posts, or customer surveys. Named entity recognition goes a step further by identifying and categorizing entities within the text into predefined categories, such as the names of places, people, and organizations. Entity linking enriches this understanding by connecting the identified entities to additional information. Summarization is an incredibly useful feature, especially in today's information-saturated environment, as it distills lengthy documents into concise summaries. Lastly, PII Detection stands for Personally Identifiable Information Detection. This is critical for privacy and compliance, ensuring that sensitive information is recognized and handled appropriately. In essence, Azure AI Language Service is a multifaceted toolkit that enhances how AI systems understand, interpret, and manage human language. As we progress through this course, we'll explore each of these features in depth, unraveling how they contribute to building sophisticated AI solutions that can think, comprehend, and interact much like we do. Now, let's get started with creating an Azure AI Language Service resource. First, we need to navigate to the Azure portal and sign in with the Azure account. Once we've logged on, let's start creating our Azure Language Service resource by clicking on the Create a Resource button in the top left corner of the dashboard. This will bring up the Azure Marketplace. In the search bar, we'll type Language Services. Then select the first option that appears. The results of our search display a variety of services and tools related to language processing, as shown on the screen. We would typically select the Microsoft Language Service to create a resource that provides the suite of Azure AI language capabilities. Once we click on Create for the service that we've chosen, we reach the step in the Azure portal where we can select additional features for our Azure AI Language Service resource. This is an important step because it allows us to customize our resource to fit our specific needs. As we can see on this screen, we have a list of both default features and custom features that we can enable for our language service. The default features are the built-in abilities of the service that can be used right out of the box. They're like the standard apps that come with the phone, ready to go when we set it up. The custom features are like downloading extra apps that give our phone more abilities specific to what we want to do. To continue with the setup, we'll select the features that we need. If we're not sure which ones we'll need, we can always start with the default features and add custom ones later as our project develops. For this demo, we choose the default features. We'll click on Continue to create our resource to finalize the setup process. Then we would go through the configuration process. As usual, we'll need to provide some basic information to create our resource, such as name, subscription, and so on. First, let's select our subscription and our resource group. For this example, I'll create new resource group. Next, we need to choose the appropriate region for our application. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'll select East US. As a best practice, it's important to select a region that is geographically close to your user base to ensure the best performance and reduce latency. Regarding the name field, it's essential to choose a unique name. Next, we'll select the pricing tier that fits our needs. For this demo, I'll use the free tier. Remember to review the pricing details and limitations of each tier to ensure it aligns with your project requirements and budget. We must tick the checkbox to certify that we have reviewed and acknowledge the terms in the Responsible AI notice. After entering the required details, we'll proceed by clicking Review plus Create to confirm our configuration. Upon successful validation, we'll select Create to initiate the deployment of the new language service resource. We must then patiently wait for the deployment process to complete. Once finished, we've successfully set up an Azure AI Language Service resource. Equipped with this robust tool, we are prepared to incorporate AI-driven language processing into our applications. By selecting Go to Resource, we will be directed to an overview page. In this page, we can find vital information such as the resource group it belongs to, which is a way to organize our Azure resources into collections. The status of the resource, indicating whether it's online and available for use. Location, which shows the data center region where our resource is hosted. Subscription ID, identifying the specific Azure subscription under which the resource is billed. API kind, the service is set to text analytics, which is the type of service we're using. The URL endpoint provided is the foundational URL required for initiating API requests to the language service. To securely connect applications to the service, authentication keys are provided, which must be managed carefully to maintain the integrity and security of the service interactions. Remember, the power of Azure AI Language Services lies in its ability to seamlessly integrate advanced language processing capabilities into your applications, enriching user experiences and providing insightful data analysis. With the knowledge of how to properly manage and secure your keys, as well as an understanding of the pricing structure, you are now well equipped to make the most of this service. In our upcoming video, we will dive deeper into the extensive capabilities of the Azure AI Language Service. We will explore each feature in detail, demonstrating practical applications and best practices to help you leverage the full potential of this powerful tool. We'll cover key functionalities such as sentiment analysis, key phrase extraction, entity recognition, language detection, and more. You'll learn how to apply these features to extract meaningful insights from text data, enhancing decision-making and automating processes. We'll provide hands-on examples, coding snippets, and real-world scenarios to practice and apply what you've learned. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or need further clarification, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more tutorials on Azure services, and stay tuned for more content.